Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year again. Yes, the VIB sale is upon us. It is just right around the corner, so you know what that means. It's time for the VIB sale recommendations videos. I'm sure you're gonna be flooded with all of these videos, but I make them every year and you guys seem to really love them and really look forward to seeing what people recommend and what I like them too, because I always like to know what people are really loving and what they would recommend to get during the sale. So for me, it's like it's expected almost. So I'm sure most of you have already gotten the little holiday bonus that they send out every year. This year they are doing 2 weeks again, which I'm so excited about. I think they started that last year, where the Rouges get to shop first for the week, which is me. And then after that, the second week, everyone gets to shop, including us again, which is dangerous because I find sometimes I do more damage the second week, because then like the VIB sale haul videos start rolling in, and then you start like thinking of stuff that you should have gotten or that you wanted to try. So then you start doing like the last minute things. And for me, this is on a tangent and I promise I will get into the recommendations very quickly. For me, the second week is when I do a lot of my Christmas shopping. Like I will stock up on stuff, stock up on stuff of mine that's not that fun and exciting that I want to get right away. And also like if I'm getting like cologne or fragrance or things like that, I always tend to get it the second week. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why I tend to do that, but that's one of the things I also use the sale for, is I just want to get stuff that if I'm going to get gifts and stuff, get it with the discount. So let's get started. I have a lot of, I'm like looking at my table here and I'm like, holy crap, this is a lot to talk about, but I will go through it quickly, I promise. First things first, I think I put this in every single video because I want you guys to have this hair dryer, because it's the most amazing hair dryer and no one should have to pay full price for it, because I know I didn't. It's the Bio-Ionic 10 times the power hair dryer. This is literally the best hair dryer. I actually do not even own a T3 anymore. I gave them away because it just didn't work for my hair. Can dry my hair in 20 minutes probably. If I really am diligent and stand there and do it and don't take breaks and stuff, like literally can get my hair dried in 20 minutes and get it dried and look good. Like that's the thing. So it's amazing. It doesn't damage your hair. It doesn't fry it. It doesn't make it frizzy. It's just the most amazing hair dryer. And yes, this is very, very expensive, but I made sure when I got this, I got it on sale. So hopefully you will be able to invest in this and, enjoy it with the 20% off, because it is well worth it. And this will always be my #1 pick, because if you get nothing else, from the sale, if you're going to go for like one big ticket item, it would be this hair dryer. And I also would recommend like their flat irons. I do have one of their flat irons that I got years ago from a sale. And I don't really use the flat iron as much. I don't really flat iron my hair. I mean, I curl it. But if you flat iron your hair, or if you like need it for like certain pieces and stuff, get it, because it is amazing. Unfortunately, Sephora does not sell the style winder. Otherwise, that would be like #1 as well, because that's what I use to just get these curls. I mean, I use it every time I curl my hair. So anyway, I digress. So that is #1. Then I don't know where to begin, because I have such a mix. I have such a mix of like makeup and non-makeup. So let's just start with this, because this is like here. And I talked about this in my fall essentials. This is the Capri Blue, the Gilded Muse, Citrus and Violet Haze. This is the candle. This thing is freaking heavy and it's pricey. It's like $40 some, I would say, for this candle, but it is a beautiful, beautiful candle and it smells amazing. It's perfect for fall and winter. So if you were looking to try this, or you want to try, to splurge on candles and whatnot, check Sephora out. Like I always say, you never realize what Sephora has until you are scrolling through their brands list and you see certain brands that you're just like, oh my God. And that I will tell you about something as soon as I talk about something else. I have something that shocked me that they were carrying, that I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait to get this during the sale. So this candle, it smells amazing. If you didn't already see my fall essentials where I talk more about this, please go watch that, because this candle is definitely #1. So let's talk makeup, because that's, I think, what everyone is here for. So palettes. I will always forever recommend the Tartelette palettes. This is the Tartelette in Bloom, and this is the Tartelette Toasted. I don't even know where the original Tartelette palette is, because I don't really reach for that often, but I wanted to start using it, but I don't know where it is. So these are the two I do wear constantly. The Tartelette in Bloom is probably my most worn and most loved because it just is, it's perfect. It has the correct amount of, you know, shimmers to matte ratio for me. And it has like the matte cream, then it has like this neutral shimmer. It's just, this is perfect. And then the Tartelette Toasted, which is a little bit more, definitely more warm, maybe not as wearable. I mean, you can definitely wear it more every day, but either one of these you cannot go wrong with. Same thing with the Natasha Denona Camel palette. I've been talking about this a lot lately, but this is just, again, another perfect everyday palette. If you haven't noticed by now, I wear a lot of warm neutral shadows, and these are just like my top picks. So if you are looking for eyeshadow palettes, get one of these. And if you, you know, if you aren't sure which of the Tartelette ones to get the In Bloom one first, because I think that's going to be most wearable for most people. So that for sure. Then the Hourglass, the Veil, the translucent setting powder. This is so good, guys. I mean, it sets your makeup and under your eyes beautifully. Mine like imploded. I know people were saying they couldn't get powder out of theirs, and mine won't stop giving me powder. So every time I open it, I get, you know, a cloud of powder, and it's just, it's everywhere. But so trust me, you can get powder out of it. But the most amazing powder. It sets your makeup and under your eyes beautifully. It looks airbrushed. It doesn't settle into lines. It doesn't look cakey. This is definitely one of the best powders I have ever used. And if you want to try it during the sale, by all means, go for it because you will not be disappointed. Then we're going to talk about my favorite, my man, Tom Ford. Okay. Sephora sells Tom Ford. They've been selling it for a couple years now. I'm super excited. I will tell you, if you have ever wanted to try anything from Tom Ford, this is the time to do it. This right here is the bronzer in Terra. This is just one of the small ones. I don't even know if they sell the small ones anymore, but if they do, I mean, I would always say go with this because you're never going to use that big gigantic one like ever. But this, I have fallen in love with this again. These are just a couple brushes. This is the cheek brush. This is what I've been using for blush lately. And then this is just the crease brush, number 13. I want to say I've gotten both of these during the sales. Actually, I've probably gotten everything during the sale. Definitely, you know, anything from Tom Ford, the eyeshadow palettes, the, you know, the foundations, the cream shadows, anything and everything from Tom Ford, that's what you guys need to get. At least one thing. And I'm not saying buy the whole line, but you know what I mean, like something from Tom Ford. Same thing with the fragrance. My all-time favorite is Soleil Blanc. This is the, you know, most amazing scent ever, and I don't care. I will wear this in the middle of January, even though it smells like the beach, and I will rock that and I will enjoy it. This is just the fragrance, and then this is the all-over body spray. Let's be real, this does not last long. Shoot, I forgot to bring out the body oil, the Soleil Blanc body oil. I love that. If it was here, this is me showing you the body oil, get it? If you put the body oil on and then layer this over it, it will last longer. But again, anything from Tom Ford, anything from the Soleil Blanc line, you will enjoy, you will love. So highly, highly recommend Tom Ford, as always. Quickly, two foundations. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. I really, really like this. I've been wearing this for longer than most of the other foundations that I normally would show you that I've been wearing recently. And I really like this. The color is 3N1 Buff. So it's like a very medium neutral. It doesn't oxidize. It stays put. It gives great coverage. I really like this foundation, like a lot. And then this is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, the tinted gel, like tinted moisturizer. I am in week 4.5. Love this. Oh my God, it is filthy because I use it all the time. I have to clean this and I'm almost out of it. So I truly think that, you know, one of these, I always will have a foundation and tinted moisturizer on hand because there are some days where you just need a little bit of coverage. You want to just put it on with your hands. And then other days you want to just go full on out and put on a foundation. So highly recommend both of them. And I've talked about them numerous times on my channel. The Milk Makeup Cush Fiber Brow Gel. This blows the Gimme Brow out of the water. I told you about that in my favorites video last month. and it has like the same setup, but it is so good, it's so amazing. I highly recommend this if you are looking for a new, you know, fiber brow gel that is not the Gimme Brow. Try this. Like the color is spot on. Mine is in Grind, which is just the dark brown, but I think they have it for blonde, for medium brown, and it's so good, guys. Seriously, get this. We're gonna talk brushes. Wouldn't be a VIB style recommendation video without me telling you to get my favorite foundation brush from Sephora, the Pro Diffuser 64. I cannot stop using this for foundation. I will not use anything else. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my flat top brushes because I do not want to touch them with anything on my face. This is just the most amazing brush. It is, you know, kind of like a stippling brush almost, but it's dense and it's kind of rounded, and it just airbrushes your foundation. It makes you look so airbrushed and so perfect. So if you have been having trouble, or if you have those foundations that are kind of hard to work with, that you don't really know how to apply them because everything you try doesn't really look good, this is what you need to get. And I'm telling you, I've tried it with almost every foundation and it makes them all just look amazing. So I love that. And then this is just an all over shadow brush. I could have dug out the rest of my Sephora brand eye brushes, but I really like them. I think they're really high quality for really kind of like an inexpensive price. And this is just number 14. I just love this just for placing shadow on my lid. Their crease brushes are great. Like all of the Sephora brand stuff is actually really, really good. So this is just a brush I wanted to show you just to reference. Okay. I think that's it for the makeup because most of the, I mean, I've done these videos for so long, so you can just also reference ones that I've done previously for any of the other makeup items that you know, are wondering about, or anything, or even reference my prior like VIB sale hauls for this year. Because the one that I did in August, I would tell you to check that one out too. So anyway, this is the Tan Luxe, the body, the self-illuminating drops. And yes, I keep it in here because this is glass and I do not want to shatter this. So I keep it in its little container. This is so amazing. Guys, I talked about this in a Friday favorites, and then I had talked about it when I first got it. These are just self-tan drops that you put in your moisturizer. And I've tried things like that in the past, but this is so good. Oh my God. It gives me the most beautiful golden color, and it doesn't smell or have like a weird, like after smell, if that makes sense. You know, like once it dries down and like works with your moisturizer, it doesn't have a weird smell. It just smells like kind of like nothing. And then it gives just the most beautiful golden color on your skin. It doesn't look orangey. It doesn't look fake. It is just the most, it's the easiest thing because then you can just, you know, not sacrifice having to put body lotion on to be tan. So highly recommend this. And of course, it wouldn't be me without telling you to get the Kiehl's Creme de Corps lotion. Love this. This is just, I've gone through countless bottles of this, and I think I just stock up during the sales because this is just, it's just the best. Like if you have sensitive body skin, this is what you need to be using. I'm like literally like probably out of this. I'm scraping the sides, but this combination together is heavenly. But I love this. I love this Kiehl stuff. Like I said, it's funny to see that, you know, Sephora is selling brands like this that you would normally just get at department stores, but like Sephora carries it. So why not get it and get it during the sale? So love this so much. We are almost done, guys, because I don't want this to drag on for like ever, but it probably will. This is what I was saying that I was surprised that they had, Vital Proteins. This is the collagen that I put in my coffee every single morning. I have gone through countless bottles of this, of tubs of this, I should say. I get it at Vitacost, Vitamin Shop, anywhere, you know, Whole Foods, whoever sells it is where I usually pick it up. But then I saw that Sephora is selling it, and that's kind of crazy to me because it's just like, it's, I don't know, like to see that Sephora is carrying this, which, I mean, I guess it isn't too surprising because they do sell other, you know, supplements and whatnot, but I love this. And if you can get it 20% off, I mean, this is usually retails for around $43. No matter where I've gotten it, that's like the going rate. So to get this at like 20% off is great. And I definitely will be getting one. And they also have like all the like, other you know, ones of Vital Proteins, like the beauty waters and things like that. So they do have other, you know, flavors. And then I think they have like the smaller version of this. So Vital Proteins, you could get it at Sephora on sale. Very random, but I highly recommend it. This is a combination together. I can't talk about one without the other. This is the IT Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. Let me tell you, this is the most amazing balm I have ever used to take my makeup off. I definitely am getting one of these to stock up on because I can't take my makeup off without it. It just melts everything. And what I use to take it off are one of these. These are the makeup erasers, which are just like the most randomest products. That is randomest. Is that a word? I don't think so. I have had this pink one for years, like years and years and years. And they usually come in a 2-pack. Like 1 or 2-pack, do they? I have 2 of these, right? I think I do. So they have to come in a 2-pack. I don't know. Guys, sorry. I'm like a little... but anyway, I have the pink and the black. They're basically the exact same. I would say that the black one's a little bit softer than the pink one. But anytime I take my makeup off and I use a cleansing balm, 9 times out of 10 it's this one. But if I have other random ones, I will use this. I will get it wet and I will just take all my makeup off and I will go over my eyes. I will just take everything off and it literally wipes every stitch of makeup off your face. You do not have to double cleanse. You do not have to use a makeup wipe because I find sometimes makeup wipes are really irritating to my skin. And even if you're not wearing a lot of makeup, just take a tiny little bit of the balm, work it in your hands and just kind of massage it on your face. And you just use a little makeup eraser and it literally erases your makeup. It's not gimmicky, I promise you. And you don't even have to, like with the makeup erasers, you don't even have to use a balm. Technically, you can just use this to get your makeup off and just use water. I've done that, but I kind of like it with the balm only because I know I'm really getting everything off and then it works for me to get my eye makeup off. So highly recommend that. Then, okay, I'm going to tell you about this. This is from what I got during the Nordstrom anniversary sale haul, the slip pillowcases, the 2-pack. So obviously this is not what you're gonna get at Sephora. You were going to get the slip pillowcase at Sephora, that I will tell you, because that is the most life-changing pillowcase I have ever gotten. And again, it's the most random thing. They're very expensive. They are so overpriced for what they are, but they are well worth every penny. Because I've had silk pillowcases in the past that I've used for years. Like I've always used that because I know the benefits for your hair and your skin and everything. But there's something about the slip pillowcase that is just, I can't like put it into words because it's so comfortable to sleep on, first of all, because it's so smooth and soft. So it feels like you're sleeping on a cloud. Then the pillowcase, it actually zippers. So it doesn't, like your pillow's not gonna fall out of it or anything. I don't know. Sometimes you ever had that problem where you get up in the morning and your pillow's half out of the pillowcase. So that doesn't happen. But it's so good. So if you have ever been wanting to use a silk pillowcase, but you didn't want to pay full price, get it at Sephora. You could get it 20% off. It eases the blow a little bit. Again, big ticket items are what I always say to go for at, the sales like this. So that is that. And then last but certainly not least, probably what you all were waiting for me to talk about is Kerastase. That Sephora is actually finally, cannot believe it, selling Kerastase. And I haven't really talked about that on my channel, because I was kind of like, are you kidding me? Like, you're really carrying, Kerastase products. So I love that. I think it's just so cool that you can, if you are running low on something, you can just go to Sephora and order it and it'll be there in like 2 to 3 days. So I like that. So obviously I'm going to tell you, if you've ever wanted to try anything from Kerastase, get something. I would tell you to refer back to any of my hair care videos where I talk about it, but I just pulled out like 3 of my favorite products. I don't know. I wasn't going to pull out my whole arsenal of Kerastase and show you guys, but the Elixir Ultimate hair oil, the one in the glass bottle, I use this every single time I wash my hair. I put out a couple pumps and I put it in my hair when it's wet and I just rub it in and then I put it back up in my towel and I just let it work and it softens my hair and it's just the most amazing hair oil of life. This is the VIP Volume in Powder Spray. I use this when I want volume in my hair. It's not a dry shampoo. It's kind of a mix between a finishing spray, like not a texturizing spray, but like a finishing spray and a volume spray. But I mean, it's really a volume spray because it says it's a back comb effect. So when you want volume and you're not going to want to tease your hair, you're going to spray this everywhere. And I in one of my curling videos, I show how I use this, and my hair was like out to here, so I had to like calm it down and everything. But I recommend this all the time. And then this is the Kerastase the Initialist, the hair strengthening, scalp, conditioning product. I love this. I've gone through countless ones of this. This is what you're gonna put in your scalp when your hair is wet, and it just kind of strengthens your hair and strengthens your scalp and kind of heals anything that you might have that might be like it conditions your scalp to help your hair grow, if that makes sense. So again, I've talked about this, so I just basically I'm just trying to read if there's like a specific thing, but no, I mean, it's just how to use it. So I've talked about that. Anything from Kerastase, like I tell you, anything you've wanted to try, get it, whether it's shampoos, masks, conditioners, anything and everything, try it from Kerastase, because I know I'm going to stock up. So that's it. Like, that is everything that I would recommend. I'm sure, I mean, I've been talking for almost 25 minutes, and yes, that's my VIB sale recommendations for this year. And I know I will get asked what is in my cart, and I will be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea what I'm going to get this sale. I thought I had an idea, but then I don't know what happened. I was just like, why am I getting that? I don't want that. So I literally have nothing in my cart. But I will tell you this. What I am going to get, I am going to get a couple things from Tom Ford. I always do that. I always feel like I have to get something from Tom Ford. So I'm probably just going to get an eyeshadow quad. I don't know which one. I'm torn between like 3 of them. But I do want to get an eyeshadow quad. I want to get some Kerastase. Obviously, I'm going to stock up on, like my Initialist. And I want to try the new, I think it came out with a new hair mask. I want to try that. I'm going to get another oil because I am kind of almost out of this. So I will get a couple, Kerastase products, obviously. Let's see. I want to get some Charlotte Tilbury because that's another thing. Sephora is now carrying Charlotte Tilbury, which is really cool. Last sale in August, they hadn't released yet, so you couldn't buy it. I think they made it available like after the sale, which is not very nice. But so I do want to get her setting powder and a lipstick. And then I'm probably, the Way rose oil. I love that. I always try to get an extra like backup during the sale. So I'm going to get that. If it comes in stock, I want the Chanel hand cream just because I'm bougie like that. And I want the hand cream, but it's been out of stock. So I don't know if they're going to restock it. And then It Cosmetics, Bye Bye makeup, probably an Herbivore coconut oil, the body polish I've talked about. I don't have any more. I finished my last one, so I probably will get that. And then I don't know what else. Like, I'm probably like, those are the things I know I'm going to order because I think they're online only anyway. And then probably what I'll do is go the next day or go like on Saturday or whatever and go to the store. And that's kind of when I find like the fun random stuff, because it's like, you see the stuff and you get to swatch it. Like online, like you kind of know what you're gonna get. It's the stuff that's online only, but that's probably what I will end up doing. So let me know what's on your list, guys. Let me know down below what you're planning on getting, and hopefully this was helpful to you guys to know what I recommend. And I want to wish you all happy shopping. It is the most wonderful time of the year because once the VIB sale rolls around, then the holidays are right around the corner. So to me, I associate the VIB sale with the holidays. And you guys know Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. So it throws me off a little bit that it's early this year. It's happening in October. But, the actual dates, I will tell you, they are Friday, October 26th through Monday, October 29th. And then Friday, November 2nd through Monday, November 5th. So I will have everything listed down below with the codes. I don't have the codes yet for the non-rouge, but when I get them, I will update this video. But for right now, it'll just be the rouge since that's what they released ahead of time. So, Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys very soon.